Howdy folks, how are we? Welcome back. Well, look at me. Look at this. F-15. Wow. And I'm here in the Nevada test map, of all places. Haven't fired this up for a long time. And there was me lately as well, feeling a little bit sorry for myself, wondering what to do next with the whole YouTube videos. And then a subscriber goes and actually buys me the F-15E. So first off, thank you so much. You know who you are. If the next time I speak to him he doesn't mind me using his name, I'll reveal who it was who bought it for me. But you know, thank you so much. Love flying it. Totally different to the 16 that we can see here and the F-18, but there are sort of similarities and crossovers. And my experience here has sort of prompted me really to do my first impressions. I know the 15's been out for a while now, there's plenty of reviews out there, there's loads of tutorials out there, because I think it's been out for a year already. So I'm a bit behind the curve, I know, but this is, I guess, my sort of first impressions, and it's hard not to compare it to the F-16 and the F-18, both of which are my go-to jets to fly, which I tend to switch between the two. So yeah, some similarities. What is it like then, for those that care about what my opinion is? It is different. It's more sluggish, a bit more wobbly. It's hard to keep sort of still. It always wants to sort of roll one way or the other or pitch up. I know every aircraft does, but I suppose it's because it's just so heavy, so large, and constantly needs sort of trimming and looking after. But yeah, a little bit wobbly, but yeah, like the 16, very quick. Like the 18, loses speed very quick. Slow speed maneuverability, not great. You really don't want to be in a guns fight, I think, in this thing, unless you've got little to no fuel left and you're not carrying much. But even then, I don't think it's going to be quite a match for the 16, and certainly no match at all for the 18 in a knife fight. But the BVR capabilities, high, fast, yeah, it's got it. It's got loads and loads of fuel, especially if you carry 3 fuel tanks, more than you need, so you can loiter for ages and provide cap very well. Deep strike missions, perfect, absolutely perfect. The 16, you're always worried about fuel. The 18, you're always worried about beyond visual range, and this seems to be sort of the halfway house between the two. So yeah, I really like it so far. Now, should you buy it though? That's the question. Well, I suppose, really, it's not for me to say whether you should or you shouldn't. I haven't purchased this. Would I have purchased this with my own money? Problem is, my financial situation at the moment isn't great. So I probably, well, I couldn't anyway. But if I was, if I really loved the F-15E and I really loved DCS, would I buy it? Tough one. And the reason why it's tough, and some of you will already know this, but the problem with the makers of the module, Razbam, and the DCS World, Eagle Dynamics, people who make DCS World, their legal dispute has left the module, what looks to be at the moment, and for a long time now, abandoned. So what do you get currently then with the F-15? Well, without spending hours going through every single feature, I'll summarise by telling you that I can certainly use laser guided bombs, JDAMs, I can fire AM-120s. That's all I've done so far. You can use external fuel tanks, you can drop stores, and you can configure that. I haven't used terrain following radar, I can't comment on that. I haven't used the air-to-ground radar yet, so I can't comment on that. But certainly the air-to-air radar seems to be working, and I've shot down some planes with it, so that's functioning. There is a list online you can find where somebody's asking for certain features to be available, with lots of people telling that person that he's not going to get his wish granted because the module is effectively dead. Yeah, tough one. What's actually going on? Well, for those that aren't aware of the of the business model. Eagle Dynamics are the makers of DCS World. They offer this simulation free. For that you get 2 aircraft, an Su-25, P-51 Mustang, and the Caucasus area, which is a little bit of Georgia, a little bit of Russia, and a tiny bit of Ukraine in that Eastern European area. You get that for free, and then if you want certain jets, you buy them. You buy the modules. Some of them are developed by Eagle Dynamics themselves, others are by third-party companies, in this case such as Razbam, who've made the F-15. There's a big argument going on. The two companies have fallen out. Razbam have fallen out with Eagle Dynamics, or the other way around. They're falling out with each other, and unfortunately that means that the short version is that the module is currently not being supported. So that brings us back to the question again, should you buy it? Well, the dispute has been going on for some time now, more than several months. In fact, Eagle Dynamics posted something on the forums on the 17th of June, I think, trying to clarify some rumours I think that was going on. I think they just wanted to clarify their perspective on some of the things that had been aired publicly, despite the fact that the majority of the dispute is actually going on behind the scenes. So bearing in mind that was June, we're now in September. I think probably the product should be pulled from the store, simply because people aren't getting a finished product. I know it's early access, and therefore by definition you don't get a finished product, but when you have no way of knowing if there ever is going to be further development on it, I think really it probably should be, under these circumstances, unusual though they are, it probably should be pulled from the store. But that's probably not going to happen. At the end of the day, you have the choice whether to buy it or not. Understanding and knowing in advance that this is the situation helps you. Videos like this hopefully help you. I would say probably at the price, full price tag, no, but if it's on sale and you can afford it, £30 or something like that, I would say it's probably worth buying. I mean, at the end of the day, you are able to use the jet effectively. You are able to use it in a combat sense. There's no data link, which does make situational awareness somewhat you're slightly handicapped there. But it's certainly at sale, and you could always put your fingers crossed that the resolution will happen and things will get fixed, and then development will continue. So that's the hope. But at full price, with the situation as it is, I would say no. But half price sale, £30, $30, I would say yes. Either way though, I really hope that the dispute is resolved soon, and we can get back to doing what we love best, which is flying these modules in this wonderful sim. And I'll tell you, on that note, I will actually leave you with this. I added into the mission some F-15s, put some waypoints out there with the full intention of flying with them, but I had no idea they were going to be tightly in formation like this. This is beautiful. So guys and girls, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.